Good morning. I'm going to try and do the Nantlle Ridge today. There's 7 tops in total. Not sure whether I'll manage to do all of them. It's going to be hot. And the nearest place I can get the van is 2 kilometres away from the start, so I'm going to be adding another 4k onto the what is already a very long walk. So it's not sunrise yet, it's just 20 past 6, so sun will be rising in about 10 minutes, so let's get out and see what sort of day we've got. Hello. Well, this is the top of Egarn, our first summit. Translates as the cairn, and it's absolutely lovely. Quite breezy, which is nice because it's hot. Right, let's get straight on to our next summit, which is pretty spectacular over there. Hello there. This is our second top, Nantlle Ridge, door to the Wooden Mountain. Quite a nice name. lovely scramble coming up. Looks like quite a nice sort of knife edge ridge coming up next. Down there, looks lovely. So I think I'll head down a little bit and then I'll have a little break and then carry on. So I'll see you over there. Hello, this is our third top, Trummy Thisgill, Ridge of the Dish. Beautiful place. Give you a quick panorama. Well, that's 3 down, 3 to go. Heading all the way over there. I think I'm hoping that's the last one. I think maybe one beyond it. But the biggest one is towards the end, which is a bit of a blow. Let's go and find somewhere to have a rest. I think. Not had a break yet. I haven't had my second breakfast, for goodness sake.
The next top was Nantlle Ridge, which I didn't film as there were a group of people on the top enjoying their lunch. I did, however, use the opportunity to put some factor 50 on my enormous snozzer, but sadly failed to rub it in, leaving an unsightly lump on the end of my nose. I shouldn't be allowed out really. Anyway, undeterred, I headed on towards the highest top of the day. After a tough climb, I soon reached Craig Cwm. I didn't film this top as I'd spent the day being pursued across the hills by a couple of ladies that were walking at a similar pace to me. I was worried if they spotted an odd-looking bloke with a big nose talking to himself, they might become concerned for their well-being and run screaming from the hill, so I pressed on towards the next top.
Hello. Just reached my final top of the day, Garneth Goch. 6 out of 6. Don't feel too bad. Got to do them all again yet to go back. But very windy on the summit just here, but so I doubt I'll be able to make any sense on the microphone. But I'll take you up there for a panorama. Let's have a look at this. Over there is the rivals. Let's get the wind. Oh, I'm gutted. I thought Garneth Goch was the last one, but there's one more to do. And it's not little. Oh my. Oh well, keep battling on. Probably it's only a mile away. Just made it to my final top, Nantlle Ridge. Boy, long day. It's just gone 12 and going for over 5 hours, and I'm only halfway. I was chatting to some people on the way up, and the route that the book suggests going down into the valley, they said is awful, knee-deep heather, and there's not even a defined path through the woods, so you end up fighting through trees, so definitely don't want to go that way. So the best way back is going to be the way I've come. I think one of the peaks I can bypass, the rest are going to have to go back up again. Plenty of time, and I feel okay, so gonna have something to eat, have a little rest, have a drink, and then start our way back again.
I often struggle psychologically at the halfway point of big linear walks, and this one was no different. I felt pretty low as I set off on the return journey, with those 6 peaks stretching out before me. It didn't take long for my mood to lift, especially once I reached Nantlle Ridge and experienced a spectacular ridge walk in the opposite direction. By this point, I had run out of water and ran out of energy. By the time I got back to stand the van, I was on the verge of collapse. What a place the Nantlle Ridge is. Some of the best views to be found in North Wales, and a massive physical challenge if you have to return back to the start the way I did. It was an incredible day in an incredible place that pushed me right to my limits.